Hey guys, it's Jess, and today I have the DC Superhero Girls Poison Ivy. Um, I don't know why I said it like that. So these girls just came out in Targets, I believe. Only Target? Yeah, only Target so far. And I'm really happy my Target had one Poison Ivy left. And I've been really wanting to get a hold of her because I just thought she was so pretty. Usually I'm more of like a Catwoman or Harley Quinn kind of girl, but they didn't have Catwoman, and for some reason Poison Ivy just really took my attention a whole lot more. I really want to get the other ones because they also look really pretty, but they're $20 each, so I couldn't necessarily get all of them at once. So I only got Poison Ivy because she was the last one. And I'm really happy I did. She's very gorgeous. I believe they have some webisodes on YouTube right now, with the DC Superhero Girls being the channel name. So I think they have a couple of episodes out already. And here I'm just showing you some box art that they have on here, which is very pretty. I just love the way she looks. She looks very enchanting. I'll let you guys read that if you would like. Go slow so you can pause it if you would like. And down here are the other girls. And they say they'll stand on their own because their feet are just a little bit bigger and they have thicker shoes, so they're able to stand on their own. But that's pretty much what she looks like inside the box, so let me free her from her plastic prison so we can get a closer look at her. And the potted beauty is free. And I'm totally in love. First off, can I just say how much I love that they're doing these new body sizes and shapes for dolls? Like, look at them arms. Look at how muscular she looks. I love it. I really love how they do, how they went really for the action figure type look, which they do actually have action figures. I think these are called the fashion dolls because you can remove and change their clothes. So let's start from the top. One, gorgeous red hair. Pretty long. It has a little bit of gel in the back here, but I feel like a little bit of brushing will be fine. We have gorgeous green eyes and very ever so light. I don't know if you're going to be even able to tell, but she has very light green eyeshadow and the normal black eyeliner, if you want to call it that. She has a long rose and vine combination clip in her hair, which I believe it's kind of braided into it. If you'd like to remove it, I'm sure you could, but I'm going to leave it in. As a bracelet type thing, she has some vines, and this part can be disconnected, so she can just have the little vines as bracelet, but I'm gonna leave that on. And on a belt, she has another rose, which is vined all the way around her waist. Going down, well, as you can see, she's standing on her own because she's an independent plant woman. She has vines wrapping from her knees all the way down to her shoes. And her shoes have little tiny leaf detailing. And like I said before, their shoes are a little bit thicker and heavier, so they can balance them out a little more. So she has almost flats, but it's with a little wedge, so it's pretty cute. So it's almost a high heel shoe. And because she's like an action figure, she has posability in her elbow, in her wrist, and in her shoulder. Posability in her neck is pretty good from side to side, not a whole lot and up and down. She has a chest joint or right under the bust, so she can move side to side, not too much back, but a little bit forward. And posability in her hips, her knees, but not her feet, which is fine. If you remove her belt and then you remove her dress, you can see that underneath it's almost like a green jumper, which I think is really, really cute. Since I showed you what's underneath this little dress, I wanted to actually show you what the dress is, because it's my favorite part and it's so pretty. It's this see-through kind of mesh material almost, with these very, very pretty shiny leaf detailing. It looks printed on the actual fabric, as well as little leaf petals, or not petals, little leaves were almost like glued onto it or lifted up. Every once in a while you could see like a little rose. It shows up a whole lot better. It shows up a whole lot better in person, but just take my word that it's really, really pretty. I think that Mattel and the DC Superhero Girls company, or whatever you want to call it, did a wonderful job on these dolls. I did look at the other ones, but Poison Ivy was obviously my first choice, and all of them are just so very beautiful and unique in their own way. However, their storyline is a little bit different from the comics, so if you're kind of a stickler for that, I wouldn't recommend it. Only if you don't like anything different from the comics. But I think it's kind of cute if you know any of the comics and you can point out the characters and the differences and what they are and who they are playing in the show. So that is my review of Poison Ivy DC Superhero Girls. All of the girls come with their own little student IDs to tell them a little bit about themselves. She is genius level intelligent, and she summons and controls plants. Poison Ivy in this series is very shy and would prefer hanging out with plants. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comments are always welcome. And as always, have a wonderful day. Bye. Excuse me. Look at that buff arm. Buff.